Hi guys, if you are looking to start your private label Amazon FBA business, then you want to make sure that you avoid these 5 particular mistakes. And we're going to talk about them in detail in today's video. Let's go. If you've been struggling with your Amazon business or choosing the wrong products, I have a free 45-minute training. Link for that is in the description below, or you can message me below this video. Leave a comment, Amazon FBA, and I will message you the link. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe to this channel if you want more actionable steps on Amazon FBA and you want to learn from real sellers. If you're new here and you've just discovered this video, I am Farah. I run a private fashion label business on Amazon as a seller and vendor for the past 15 years. And I want to help you build your Amazon FBA business that you've been dreaming of on your terms. So let's get into these 5 mistakes that you must avoid if you want to build your business that will actually last on Amazon. One of the biggest mistakes that I've seen new sellers make, or people who are, attracted by the big revenue numbers and they just want a quick piece of that pie, is they actually end up ordering a bulky product and they don't pay attention to the weight of the product. So never order a bulky or heavy product for Amazon FBA. You're gonna be in trouble, okay? Pay close attention to the shipping weight of the product when you're procuring it and when you're doing your calculations. And something that I've learned in my years of experience of selling on Amazon, that when you are talking to suppliers, manufacturers in another country, specifically when you're importing from China, let's say, it's a common practice that for in paperwork, if you are ordering less than a container load, your shipping weight per unit won't actually be the same as the real shipping weight of the product. It might actually be declared as less in the paperwork that you receive. So make sure that you know the distinction and you're aware of this. And hopefully if you're watching this video, you would be aware of it, that not all manufacturers do this, but I have experiences personally that shipping weights, especially if you're working with a forwarding agent, the person who's making your product might underquote local shipping, and your forwarding agent might say a different shipping weight. So you need to be aware of this difference and know that this is going to affect your profitability a lot, because when Amazon receives that product into their fulfillment facility, they're gonna reweight everything and they're gonna go by what their scales are telling them, and they're gonna charge you accordingly. And weight is not always just actual weight of the product. It can be the volumetric weight, like the size of the product and how much space it's going to take on the shelf on Amazon. So bigger, bulky product, like for example a pillow, might take a lot of space. Even if it's vacuum packed, you can reduce the volume of it, but depending on the shape of the product, Amazon also considers the volumetric weight. So don't choose like big bulky products as your first products that you launch on Amazon, because it will cost you high in fees, and that's one of the first mistakes that a lot of beginners make. The second biggest mistake I see people make when they are beginning to sell on Amazon and starting their business is not doing their profit calculations properly before placing orders. And this mistake costs them huge amounts, because not knowing your numbers, how are you meant to set a benchmark, and how do you even convince yourself that this is a good investment or this product is a good idea and if there's potential? And not knowing your profit equation properly, because some people don't put a correct estimate for their PPC cost within when they're calculating their margins. So you should always, consider TACOs, which is the total cost of selling that product, which will include your paid orders and your organic orders. So total cost, yeah. Consider that in your profitability calculation, and that's the biggest mistake, that people don't actually consider this. They just think, oh, this product is going to cost me maybe £5 per unit to bring here, and my they just consider the cost of the product and not consider the landed cost of the product. So that's also another thing. So you've got to consider landed cost price of the product, and consider the PPC part of the equation too, and actually know your numbers really well before you place the order for the product idea that you're going for. Know your numbers. The next big mistake is actually not creating your listing, your product detail page on Amazon before placing the order for the product. You have to be able to do that, because you want to be aware that if you're actually able to sell the product on Amazon, okay? And without that, you can end up in a lot of trouble. You might actually end up procuring a product that Amazon might not even let you list. And this is something that's makes so much sense when I'm saying it. But when you're actually deep in the process, you can actually forget about it and, just think, oh yeah, I will get this done as soon as, let me just place the order. But never hurry to place the order. Make sure that you discipline yourself and that you do create at least, the skeletal listing, not the final version of the listing, but at least the skeletal details of it, like, have your ASIN, your Amazon FBA ASIN, FNSKU, all of that created, and actually leave it for a few days in case there is, any issues, or Amazon raise any issues, or they want some documentation, or they suspend it, or, there is some problem from Amazon's side that you want to be aware of before you have actually, placed your order and, given a deposit to the manufacturer. If this is resonating with you, hit that like button and let me know in the comments below what you guys are facing while starting your Amazon business. If there is any roadblocks, then I can help you resolve, and I would love to help you, so leave that in the comments below. Mistake number 4 is not differentiating your product. Trust me, you want to take the time to do this, because you won't be able to charge your profitable price point if you don't differentiate your product. It's going to happen. There is going to be another seller who's more desperate and who will sell the product cheaper if you stay generic. Even if you go for some basic differentiation, that the manufacturer advises you that, oh, just add a brush, or add 2 brushes, or I can change the packaging from pink to yellow. That's not real product differentiation. If you want to learn more ideas about how to differentiate your product, watch this video. I discuss in detail how to actually go about it, and hopefully it will inspire you and give you some ideas how to choose a product that you can actually differentiate. The next big mistake that you can make in the Amazon FBA business is ordering a big quantity of the product and not testing the market with a small batch first. This is personally the biggest one for me, and this is so risky. When people do this, they order a big quantity of a product just to get the lowest possible cost price, and they don't have the data to actually support that. They just go on that whim based on estimates from product research softwares, and this is so scary. You should never do that. You should always test a product idea, even if it with the best product differentiation and the best packaging and branding, and with the best of intentions, you can run into problems what's wrong with taking it a little bit slow and, you know, paying a little bit higher, but be actually able to test the market first and actually gain data? What's wrong with that? I think we have to advocate for this and, you know, be able to control the greed a little bit, and, you know, actually work with, you know, real data first. And you can only do that when you test run a small batch of the product first, gain that data, and then, you know, improvise on your second production run. So make sure that you guys don't fall for, you know, attractive big numbers when you are researching a product idea, and actually always, you know, get yourself disciplined and, you know, tell yourself that I will test a small batch of this product idea first and then commit big time. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to watch this one if you want to learn more actionable steps on how to build your Amazon FBA business. And that's all from me today. I will see you guys in another video next time. Bye.